My name is Wojtek, I'm 23, I come originally from Poland and I live in Ireland for 9 months now. I came to Ireland in November 2006, basically to look for a good, new, nice job. Um, my first contact with Ireland was 2 years ago when I came here for the summer, just to look for some temporary casual job. I actually found Ireland and Dublin very friendly and a good place to live. The very first place I hit as a job seeker just before coming to Ireland was actually a European job mobility portal. I think it's called EURES or EURES, and there are direct links to FOSS. And there I also think that some types of jobs are actually advertised by FOSS on the European job on this European job mobility portal. So that's actually how I found about FOSS, and I also visited the website. I browsed the website in search of certain positions, mainly administration positions. And then I also heard about certain courses they are offering, mainly the SafePass courses. So I thought FOSS is probably offering some specific courses for people with certain language difficulties, and probably also for the construction workers. I found my first job surprisingly through FOSS. Surprisingly, I'm saying surprisingly just because I never actually believed in the employment centers, in the official state employment centers. But I actually went to FOSS only once, and I found a couple of interesting offers, and one of these offers was actually my current position in Sandefjord, where I'm working. My general opinion on Polish media here is that it is obviously good that we have some Polish media here, because this follows the best tradition of emigrations around the world. You can see the Chinese newspapers in the United States, you can see Turkish newspapers in Germany, you can probably see Pakistani newspapers in the United Kingdom, so there is absolutely no reason for no Polish media in Dublin. I think it's a really good idea to advertise in Poland, not because people will not understand an advertisement in English, but I think it's all about psychology. Just seeing an ad in your native language will probably make you feel more comfortable with it. There are certain banks here advertising in Polish, like AIB or Irish Bank, and these Polish advertisements are obviously followed by Polish call center, Polish people to talk to in the bank, lots of Polish employees in the bank itself. So I think when there is a chance to get a Polish customer, putting the ad in his own language is the best way you can achieve it. The media I'm consuming most is internet. I'm spending most of my time, most of my work time, and most of my spare time in the internet. But I'm also reading newspapers, I'm reading books here. I'm not really listening to any radio, so sometimes when people hear the song, I just don't know which song it is because I've never heard it. And I hardly ever watch TV actually. I find Irish TV not particularly good. I mean, the level is not really high compared to Italian TV. It's still a top, but I prefer to focus on newspapers, these good newspapers like Irish Times, for example, or Irish Independent, and on the internet. The internet has been main source of information for me for probably around 5 or 6 years.
Hi, my name is Susan, and several years ago I decided it was time I got back into the workforce. Now, my work was in an office. God, we're talking about 30 odd years ago now, and during the time that I stayed home to rear a family, it was over 25 years. Technology had moved on, but I hadn't. I didn't know how to switch on a computer. So I knew somebody needed to help me. I needed help somewhere, and I went to FOSS. I applied for the Return to Work course in Jervis Street, and I was accepted and did the course. The people who I have to say supported me most of all, and surprisingly enough, were my parents. Imagine at my age, your parents are behind you saying, yes, go on, you go for it. They were all for it and thought it was a brilliant idea. The kids were great. They thought it was terrific. Mummy knew how to use a computer. Your friends too, I have to say, were a great support. And followed suit. As time went on then, you know, people inquired of, you know that course you did, Susan? What did you think of it and was it great? And when I went into the FÁS office, I had a little look around the walls and read the information that they had displayed there. I found it quite informative. I was amazed at the amount of courses that were available. The particular course I wanted to do was extremely suitable for me, and I was a perfect candidate for it. I think there was 26 places, and I know there was 60 people who had applied for it, or thereabouts, if I can remember rightly. So I was very lucky to get the place, and I was delighted that I got it. Yeah. My day-to-day life is, I love the radio. I love the morning shows on the radio, and you do hear a lot of the advertisements there for all sorts of things, information, etc. I enjoy walking. I walk all the time with my dogs. FÁS is still very relevant to my age group. I think they recognise the fact that at our age we still have plenty to give. Well, if it hadn't been for FÁS, I certainly wouldn't have got back into the office environment, because I would never have known how to use all this new technology. It was fantastic. Well, at the risk of repeating myself, it was extremely vital, the office and computer course, because without it I would never have been employed in the environment I wanted to get back into. Oh, I would recommend FÁS 100% to all age groups, from youngsters 16, 17, 18 leaving school to women coming up to their 60s who would like to spend a few years back in the workforce. There's no doubt about it. Somebody who is thinking of doing the FÁS course that I did, I would say get down to your local FÁS office and talk to them. They're very helpful, very informative, and go for it. It is absolutely and categorically worth doing, and that's a fact. I'm afraid I'm just a great big FÁS fan.
My name is Owen Andrews. I'm currently in employment in Mountability Ireland in Ashbourne. How I got this job was through FÁS. I went into a FÁS training centre in Dundalk Main Street. I was surprised with the amount of courses, jobs, any vacancies that people are interested in. There's different lines of work, from hotel, catering, tourism to mechanical engineering. I asked about the engineering course. I got accepted into a class of 14. We got basic introductions, tool making, basic welding, advanced welding. Halfway through the course, we were sent on work experience. Through a friend, I found out about Mountability Ireland. He was actually an employee of the place. He got me actually work experience in the job. It was for 2 weeks, but Mountability seemed to be happy with my progress and offered me a job. So I took the job on Mountability Ireland. I'm still here to this day. Things are going great. I've seen advertisements for FÁS on TV, but they don't actually give an outlook of what FÁS actually do. If you want to get a better outlook, go onto the websites. I think it'd be a better advertisement for FÁS if they had a 2 to 3 minute video. It would give students a better outlook of what they actually want to do, rather than going through pages of text. A lot of people in schools will find that boring. I think more young people are going online now, and television is not the way to advertise for jobs as such. If you're going to advertise FÁS, I'd definitely say go online. YouTube or Bebo, that's basically what young people look at these days.